Hey y'all, I'm Rachel Simmons and I am your friendly neighborhood archivist here at the Winter Park Library. Now, I'm actually coming to you today with another very cool show and tell that I think you're really going to enjoy. This is officially Winter Park's oldest cookbook. It belonged to a lady named Mary Brown. She was actually an educator. She was a teacher from Chicago, and she moved down here with her friend Mary McClure. And when she came, she brought this recipe book with her. Now, what's really cool is if you actually look at the cover, you'll notice, if you can read it, it's pretty old, but it says Receipt Book of Cakes. That's a really old word. It's not a receipt book. She didn't go to Publix and buy one of their pretty little cakes and get a receipt for it. That's not what that word means. It is actually an old word that basically meant the same thing as a recipe. At this time, recipes were actually usually limited to a pharmaceutical formulation for medicine. A receipt, on the other hand, actually comes from the same Latin root word. It means to take or to receive. And a lot of times, my theory is that receipt is used as a recipe because people would exchange recipes with each other. But receipts is a very old word, very commonly used in the 1800s. And this book, we know it was around in 1885, but it's probably a lot older than that, probably at least by about 5 or 6 years. And what is really neat is that it's one of the best examples of her handwriting. Very carefully. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing gloves. Now, a lot of times you will notice that archivists will wear gloves just like these. But you're like, wait a minute, those are not cotton gloves. The reason why I'm wearing these guys is because it is actually a lot easier to grip things so I don't damage them. These are latex gloves, powderless latex gloves. As you can see, there's handwritten recipes, and there are, like many of us, finding recipes in maybe the New York Times newspaper or something like that. She cut out recipes from her newspapers and actually pasted them, most annoyingly, over some of the other recipes. Thanks, Mary. But the reason I like to turn to this one is because this recipe right here, this recipe right here, it's Boston baked beans. This recipe is one of the best recipes for Boston baked beans that I have personally tried. And I've only modified it in one small way whenever I've cooked it, but I just add a little bit of dry mustard to this. And if you guys want, I would be happy to post a copy of this recipe, so let me know if you want it. Be great for July 4th.